What it do? Welcome to episode 1 of the Welcome to the Big League podcast. I'm your host, Tone. I'm joined by a couple amazing guys. I got my boy Tyler right here to the left of me. I got Quake to the right of me. And then I got Ross to be over there in the cut. So, man, where y'all want to start off at? Happy holidays to everybody out there.
Yes, sir. Happy holidays, man. Safe travels to everybody going home to their families, man.
For sure.
It's cold as fuck right now.
It is cold as fuck, man.
It's
a different cold right now. It's a historic ass cold right now, boy.
They say Panthers tip off about to be the coldest of all time in their history on Sunday.
I've been on Saturday. It's Saturday. Yeah, I've been there.
Okay.
Coldest game they ever had at tip off.
It's crazy. I hate when it be so cold outside and it don't snow. Like, damn, if it's gonna be this cold, if it's gonna be this cold, like, give me something. God damn. If it's gonna be this cold, give me something. But shit, where y'all want to start off at, man? We want to hop into some sports real quick?
Let's do it.
Quake said he going to the game tomorrow. Who the Panthers play?
Detroit.
The Lions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might get a dub. Might.
That's a big mic.
That's a big mic.
That's a big mic. Nah, it definitely is.
Lions looking straight.
Lions got a top. I think they got a top 5 offense. At one point, they had the number 1 offense. Yeah, at one point, they had the number 1 offense. Shout out to my boy St. Brown. He been winning me a lot of fantasy games. You know what I'm saying? So, big ups to that nigga right there. My boy is the Chiefs. I got to look up. Somebody look up. Let me see who the Chiefs got this week. Let me see who the Chiefs got this week. My boy Pat going to go crazy on whoever we got. So, let me see. We got this week.
They get a little love from the league too, man. They the league favorite.
Oh, we got the Seahawks this week. They not the league favorite.
They get a little love for the league.
Man, I think right now Buffalo might be the league
favorite. You can't say they ain't.
We got the Seahawks this week, man. I think we gonna handle business. We're gonna wrap it up. I think we fighting for that number 1 seed in the AFC, so we got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple tough games last couple weeks, but we closed them out. So. As long as we stay healthy going into the playoffs, I think we're going to be in the Super Bowl. What y'all think?
No.
I hear a lot of hate going on.
I don't hear no hate going on. Is that Seahawks game at the crib?
No, it's at Arrowwood.
Okay.
Arrowhead, my fault. Arrowhead. It's at Arrowhead.
All right, I feel say if it's in that 12th man, it's been,
Street.
Yeah.
Arrowwood.
Tyler.
That boy 704.
Oh yeah, it's Cowboys, man. They was bullshit last week. They definitely was bullshit last week.
Yeah. Cowboys to the what? To the Super Bowl?
No, he said.
No. I asked who his team was. He said the Cowboys. He said the Cowboys his team.
Okay. We got the Eagles this week. They should get it done with no hurts. I think they setting that up for it to be for them to play a third time in the offs. So. I think they'll beat them, and then they have to break the tie in the offs. That's what it looked like to me.
Okay,
that's a fact.
But I like the Eagles though. Even though I'm a Cowboys fan.
I like the Eagles too. I'm not even an Eagles fan.
I always rock with the. I'm gonna rock with the black quarterback.
Quake,
too. Hey,
Quake, who's your team?
Same way.
It's in the air, man. I'm more of a player guy, man. We don't have to get on top of that. We don't have to get on that. Shout out to my boy Willie Snead. You know what I'm saying? 49ers. We won the division. We won the division. That's my boy. Come on, what's the best man? That's I can do. But the Steelers though. The Steelers was my.
That's what I wanted to get to.
I used to be
a Steelers fan right here though.
Black and gold.
We got 2 Steelers fans in the building, but he ain't brought out his Steelers. Steelers flag in a minute. Before it was the Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, once I got to the league, like all that kind of went out the window, fam. Like whatever team I was on, like I was committed to it. Like it wasn't no. You know what I mean? No in between.
My fault.
No in between.
My fault.
Nah, for sure.
Big NFL guy, man.
Facts.
Drop his resume on. Don't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Nah, you gotta let niggas know. Yeah, you gotta let them know.
True.
Nah, for sure. But it is different when your boys playing though. Like, cause you definitely want to root for them. You know what I mean? Make sure they get their incentives and make sure they getting their bread and make sure they stay healthy. But at the same time, if you got a team like, I wasn't a diehard. I ain't gonna say I was a diehard, but that was my team. You know what I'm saying? I was just letting you know it was my team. Like I wasn't out here crying, niggas losing the playoffs and none of that other stuff. Yeah, I wasn't betting on the Steelers. I never bet on them. You know what I'm saying?
But he was a fair weather fan. I'm trying to tell you, when we was good, he was all we wasn't good.
But hold on, tell him why we are Steelers fans in the first place.
Yeah, because literally we played for the team forever.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason.
That's the reason I am too.
Yeah, that's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? I played for other teams after that, in the big league. So I was like,
okay,
you know
we respect it.
Okay.
But y'all think Jalen Hurts, him being out this week, is gonna hurt his MVP chances going forward?
It should help it if they lose.
You think it's gonna help it if they lose?
If they lose, I feel like it should help.
Yeah,
I think win-win either way though. Even if they win, it ain't hurting none. Even if Minshew win, it ain't gonna hurt it none. Nah. They just in that position. Their team's that good where you ain't gotta play. You can't count that against him. You know?
Yeah. Right now, they got Pat Mahomes taking a slight advantage over Jalen Hurts this week going into the thing just because he hurt. You know what I'm saying? So now he done moved up a little bit in the MVP standings. So if Pat Mahomes go out here and he throw for 300, 350 yards, you know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 touchdowns, what y'all think? Like, then that's got to say something, right? Like, Pat Mahomes been doing it. He ain't missed no games.
Not if they lose to the Seahawks.
Well, obviously, if he play like that, I don't think they're going to lose.
Who else y'all got? Y'all 3 games.
I mean, I feel like Pat got to win another Super Bowl, like to be like...
To get another MVP?
Yeah.
Damn, how much he got to do, Quake?
I just feel like he got to win another Super Bowl, bro. He been doing the same thing. He been dominating at the same frequency for the past.
So now it sounds like he becoming a prisoner to his own greatness.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't fair, but in the same sense, it's like let somebody else get on the panel.
Wow.
Jalen Hurts.
Dominated.
Wow.
That's why I don't think it's a problem. I think they want somebody else.
I think he's definitely playing well enough. But, he always like to see it go somebody new. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So, I guess we can go into the MVP conversations for NBA too. Like, so if you say, just a hypothetical, Giannis goes out there and is having, unbelievable season, but Jokic is having the best season of his MVP runs. He done won 2 back-to-back MVPs, but this year he's having the best season. Are we not supposed to respect that he's having the best season and just say, yo?
He should have won last year.
I agree with that. I agree with that. So I don't think he should get the MVP off the rip. But
NBA, they definitely be trying to do best player on best team
political
for them, though. That's how they usually be trying to do.
But that's why it's so crazy he won last year. Because
they went on the team one year, but they wanted to give it to the foreign. That's the foreign outreach for the NBA.
Bro, I've been saying the same thing, bro. I think it's an agenda on the foreign thing.
Absolutely.
Trying to go more global with
the league definitely got their teams and players.
Nobody Americans won it in like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah,
that's why I'm feeling like. You know what I mean?
So that
that's a little point.
They did push Giannis to the forefront.
Turn up,
yeah, get in there, but yeah,
I'm going with my boy Jason Tatum. Yeah.
There's a couple dudes.
It's hard to argue with. I'll say that.
There's a couple dudes. If Luka was winning more, I would have Luka right there. He's going crazy. Like, he going crazy.
It'd be Luka and Giannis. That's the only other two I say to go against it.
I think the only thing that's hurting Tatum right now, they done dropped 5 of their last 6 games. You know what I'm saying?
They need a big, bro. They've been outscoring niggas, but like
they was playing the best ball of their life.
Showing.
Over the first 25 games, I think they said that they had the number 1 offense and the number 1 defense. So that was going to have to come back to life. You know what I'm saying? It was going to have to come back down a little bit. Yeah.
They give us some points.
Yep. Robert Williams did come back, so that should help a little bit last game. But, that's going to take a couple weeks for him to get, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a couple weeks for him to get into the swing of things. Who you got making noise in the East? He's a Heat fan.
It's because they messed up his knee. He ain't going to never play right again, bro. I don't think.
The meniscus.
Yeah, they rushed him back for the offs, and then he was hurt the whole offs, hurt in the finals, and then they hurt again in the off season.
Facts though, damn.
Yeah, it's rough for that man. Yeah. They IT'd that nigga.
I don't know. The meniscus is not that serious of an injury, so that's why I just don't think it might not hurt his career.
Your whole game is athleticism. It is
right
because his skill ain't really been there. He's just a jumper. So you just gonna try to keep jumping, and you got a okay meniscus, nigga. Your shit dwindling down.
Dwindling
down.
I got you.
25. You already had 2 surgeries on your knee. It's looking rough for you. I don't know if you're gonna make it to 35 in the league. Might make it to 31.
Understandable. So look, NBA games on Christmas. Biggest day in the NBA, I think, besides the playoffs. Yep. They got a good slate.
Who they got? Who all we got?
Let's see.
Probably too many.
I know Warriors and Memphis is a big one.
Yep. Bucks Clippers.
Warriors Memphis?
Warriors Memphis.
That's a rivalry.
Because Draymond and Ja was talking.
That's a rivalry.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Lakers.
Yeah,
them boys can't shoot with them boys.
Yeah.
Who you think? Whoa.
No. But Steph out.
Steph out? Okay.
Yeah,
Warriors out. A couple of them out.
What happened to him?
Draymond been out? No, Dre playing.
Steph, I think, hurt his foot, if I'm not mistaken. So we got the first game at noon. We got 76ers versus the Knicks.
That should be good because the Knicks been playing well.
Knicks been hooping.
Joel Embiid is an animal. I haven't really been paying attention to James Harden just because that nigga fell off a cliff to me. It's crazy.
He got hurt. He got hurt.
Okay.
What's animal equate to? It's like, are you saying he's in the MVP conversation?
Who?
Absolutely, Joel Embiid can be.
Is that by default? Because he's like the what? Who
probably like 4 or 5 in the MVP.
What, he averaging 30 probably?
Joel Embiid is an animal.
He's an animal.
He up there somewhere. Shit.
No, we were just talking about Jokic and Giannis.
Joel Embiid is a foreign player, so he could fit the foreign agenda if they do want to push it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So,
Tatum the only one in there.
Then you got the Lakers versus the Mavs. That should be pretty decent too. I wish AD was playing.
AD not playing. Luka gonna mop them niggas up in Dallas.
Oh, you talking greasy. You talking real greasy.
Brian going crazy right now, though.
Brian done dropped 30 in the last 5 games.
I think Brian it'll be fun, but they still probably gonna lose by about 12.
It ain't no such thing. I mean, Dallas Mavericks don't play no D. Ain't like they put fear in niggas' hearts.
How much they just lose to the Kings by?
The Kings they cutting up this year though. The Kings is acting the fool this year though. They is lighting that beam on niggas.
Hornets just beat them though. Hey.
You said the Hornets?
Sorry, Hornets. No, it's not the only game. So sorry, but hey, we beat the Kings though.
I think the best game of the day gonna be Boston versus the Bucks.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Boston versus the Bucks. I'm interested to see Jason Tatum, and you know the Bucks got something to prove. They got knocked out by the Celtics last season in the playoffs, so it's gonna be interesting. Their team is back to full strength. They got Middleton back. Giannis is hooping like he always do, so that's gonna be a good game. And then to wrap it up, I think not to wrap it up. It's 2 more games. Yep. 2 more games. I think they got the Warriors and Memphis. Yep. We already went over that. And then the last one to wrap it up tonight, they got Denver versus Phoenix. Jokic. Yep, Jokic and Devin Booker.
Number 1 now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they number 1 in the West.
Oh,
okay.
It might be overall, but yeah, number 1 in the West.
Yeah, Denver is Jokic. Last week he had 40, 27.
On the Hornets. That was on the Hornets, bro. 40 and a Will Chamberlain stat line, bro.
Every
40
center
something,
like,
20.
I ain't never seen him drop 40.
I don't know about
I ain't never watched it live.
You say you never watch him live?
Yeah. Bet on them. Bet on any center that's playing against the Hornets,
bro. Take their points on the Hornets.
Oh, yeah,
rebounds. They gonna go crazy, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Because Sabonis the next game, Sabonis dropped like 27 and 25 on the play.
I'm gonna send this Miles Plumlee. Y'all can get it all, bro.
You said Miles Plumlee?
Whatever.
Mason Plumlee, yeah.
I hate that dude, bro. I hate him, bro. Cut him.
Do you think they're gonna have a chance to keep LaMelo roster?
They should. I mean, you gonna have to build around him, man. I done heard some rumors too. You know, I keep my ear to the streets. I heard it, bro. He don't really want. He don't. It's not like he want to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You drop that bag on him, he gonna stay. That's basically what I'm saying.
Okay.
You give him that max contract. He would have been eligible for a super max, but that probably ain't gonna happen because he can't get all NBA this year. Probably because he done missed a time. But hey, you never know. He going crazy. He might still get it. If you get all NBA, you give him a super max. He ain't turning no super max down. Ain't no way.
Can't turn a Supermax down, and he already said he want to make the Hornets his franchise. So
that's what I'm saying. He old school, bro. He want to turn up here, bro. He want people to come here, and I think he the kind of player that, like Biggs and other people, you want to come, you want to go play with him because he passed the ball. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like you want to play with him, so he'll attract people. But you gotta get everything else to make it attractive.
But it's hard to attract people when you're soaking up the money too. No?
Yeah.
You say you're gonna get
you
the
got
Super.
too much. I said if he probably not. That's what I'm saying. Because he'd be injured, so he probably not gonna get it.
I wouldn't stay in Charlotte without the Super Bowl.
Probably gonna be a max.
I'm about to say they better get as close to the Super as they can for LaMelo. I mean, right now they don't got nobody else to bust it down on anyway. All right, so talking about the NBA games, I was at the Spectrum Center not too long ago. I think the other day I went and watched the Oklahoma game versus Florida. It was a Jumpman Classic. Y'all heard about that? Carolina beat Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. But while I was there with a couple of my boys from Rocky River. I'm coaching over at Rocky River, so I had a couple of my high school kids with me, and we was actually getting ready to see like what it is to mean to be like a part of a team and actually play for something and love something, and you know. That college atmosphere when you in college, you know what I'm saying, that's you playing for your brother, you playing for something, and they got to see that. I think that was a dope experience. Right. You know, we've been trying to, you know, talk to the youth really and impact the youth. What would some be advice you got to give, Quake?
I would just tell the boys to hold themselves to a higher standard. Just hold themselves higher than what's going on around them. Be accountable for all actions, basically. Just holding yourself accountable.
Okay.
That's the main thing. I can get into it deep, but it's just like there's so many scenarios I done witnessed, you know, through mentorship and through coaching that it's just like guys always want to point the finger and it's just like what they did or what somebody didn't do to, you know, fulfill what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta, you know, push them doors down yourself and, you know, peel that skin back yourself and see what you're doing wrong.
I agree with that. Tyler, what you think? What you got for me?
Repeat the question.
If like what would be some advice that you give to some younger kids like maybe high school age or you know what I'm saying, something that they could take from?
What I always tell the kids, man, is while they in high school figuring out what they like really like what they want to do. I think the biggest thing when people get out of high school, either they've been doing something that their parents been telling them to do or like something that they just like might have been good at but didn't really like. And a lot of times they downfall come when they realize that, you know, especially like with sports, like I know a lot of people that just play sports because their parents want them to, and then when they either don't make it or realize how much they hate it, they just spiral down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, you know, identifying the shit you really like as early as possible. Shit, even with like, not off of sports, but like a lot of people don't even realize like they different passions and shit until they get to school, you know what I'm saying? And like, but sometimes it's a downfall before they can like kind of pull themselves out of them spaces from like discovering that shit. So that's what I say.
I agree with that for sure.
Yeah. Rasta, what you got for me?
Yeah, I really just piggyback on both they segments and wrap it up. Really, like just tap in with yourself, man. I don't think anybody, let's go for any age, everybody don't really just tap in with they self, man. We living in a world where everybody want to do stuff for other people. Everything is for other people. Copycat, show off, Instagram, all that social media stuff. You gotta get in with yourself, man. Know yourself. Know what you like, what you don't like, all that. Just really being real with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself at the end of the day, not everybody else, bro. That's accountability at the end of the day. Responsible for you, so
yeah,
that's what I would say, man. Tap in with yourself.
That's a good point though, because it's funny. When I was in college, I had 4 coaches in 4 years. I played basketball at College Charleston D1, and my middle coach, well, the third coach I had, he was a motherfucker, dog. He was one of them dudes that you was like could not wait to get away from this nigga, right? Yeah. So, and he kind of like sucked the fun out of the damn game. I ain't even gonna say no names, but all the real niggas know who the fuck I'm talking about. But like at that time though, that was a time that I got a chance to like tap into myself and really figure out what I like, because at that time basketball was that was my life, and that wasn't becoming fun no more. So I was kind of having to find joy in something else to make it through practice, to make it through those tough days where he was bitching and shit like that, right? Yeah. So it was like, then that's when I found out that music was my second passion. I started to listen to different music, started to listen to different artists and shit like that. Then I actually started writing music. Then I came back home to Charlotte, and I went to the studio with one of my boys Bleeds. I went to the studio, just saw him interacting with the engineer, doing all that shit, and it was just like something that I could focus on and do, and I ain't have to worry about what the coach said. I ain't have to worry about teammates and nothing like that. That was something that was individually on me, you know what I'm saying? And that, I think that helped me get through my college when I was having that rough time with him. Even though I was a star player, starting point guard, everything like that, still getting big minutes, it just wasn't hitting. And I had to find another outlet to really be able to express myself. And I think that was, you know what I'm saying, that was a way that I was able to do that. So that's a good point that you made.
No, that's a fact. But people don't really know how hard it is for, like, athletes to transition to something else.
Oh,
or just to, like, pick up on a new skill or just try something new. But I remember, like, getting out of the league and, like, I just thank God for my character, because every opportunity I got since I've been out of the league been through somebody I know.
Yeah.
And, like, somebody from way back in the day. My first opportunity was, like Restore Cryotherapy.
Yeah.
I was giving people massages and, like, facials and stuff. And then I got a call, like, do you want to go to Bank of America? I'm like, hell yeah. Let me get in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got in there. And then it's like, face card good with people I know. Oh, you trying to be in the gym?
Yeah.
We can work something out. Get you the keys. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just face card,
keep
bro.
it clean, see, bro.
Character, bro.
People don't care about that face card.
No,
shit crazy. Slime you, it don't matter, bro.
That right there goes back to accountability.
Yeah.
First thing you said, accountability. Also, I want to say one thing I would probably say too is just attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? Just those little things that just slip through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? You don't really pay attention to, and it starts to build up. And next thing you know, it becomes a habit. Next thing you know, you just building bad habits every day, and you get in the hole and you can't get out. And it's hard. I see a lot of kids right now, just from what I'm experiencing with my coaching in Rocky River. These kids done been in 3 years of the program or so, or 4 years of the program, and they done got so many bad habits just stacked on there that it's second nature whenever it gets tight. Whenever they get tired, they mind not as sharp as it's supposed to be. They just go back to that habit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bad habit, and you gotta kind of break that. And if you can get started on that early as a teenager, that's something that you don't even learn till later on in life. So if you can get started on that early, you're gonna be ahead of the game.
Absolutely.
But I think a lot of that stuff that we go back to is just like social media and the effect it has on this generation, right? So it's like everybody don't really have morals. Some people will do something just for the look. They'll do something just for the likes. So it's like, is that really a good or bad thing? But then it also is like a way, social media is a way to connect people.
Man, we was talking, man. We was just having a conversation about this. Kids are just so much able to express how they feel now. So much more just out of their mouth, just like, bro, it used to, I swear, it used to be shut the fuck up, pop in the mouth like shut up, and none of that mattered, bro. And they get to express it on social media, they get to express it to the coaches, and they get to express it to the teachers. They just get to express themselves to everybody, bro. And it's just like, you know, it's okay in certain points. I know, you know,
definitely an age limit.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely an age limit on that.
What would y'all think is good age then? You a father, you know, what would you think is a good age where it's okay for that to happen?
I don't know, because I mean, I feel like,
depending on what you're using it for, kind of.
Main thing I say to my kids when I be coaching them, I work with 4-year-olds all the way up to, you know, grown men. Like, the best thing you can be is coachable. So, if I could tell you to do this, and you can do it, one thing, I feel like, you know what I mean, you're listening. So long as you're listening and being adaptable with what's around you, I feel like you're going to be straight. I feel like you'll be straight.
Well, I mean, I just see a lot of stuff right now. I think the authenticity of people is just gotten so iffy nowadays just because of the social media and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely.
So it's like, how do you even know some of these people is your friend for real? You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't.
Social media is not real. Disclaimer. It's not real.
Social media is not real.
You don't know somebody your friends. It's trials and tribulations. Like, you gotta go through
trials and tribulations make you your friends.
It's not real.
It was like
some motherfuckers be some good ass actors, bro.
And
that's it.
And it's crazy because some people devote their whole life to it and don't really know the difference. I think that's why our generation, I think we was having this conversation last week, our generation is a good mix between both, right? So we came up like halfway through. I think Instagram came out my freshman year in college, right? So it was like 2011, 2012 when Instagram came out. Before that, it was Facebook, Twitter, MySpace type shit, right? But we had a time in middle school and in elementary school where you had to be outside.
Yeah,
you had to be really outside. You know what I'm saying?
You had to be cool.
You had to be cool in real life.
You had to be outside. You had to be cool in real life.
It wasn't no smartphones.
You didn't even be on your phone all day.
Right. To take your phone. Crazy too.
Take my damn phone, bitch. You don't pay the bill.
No, you can't. I mean, you can try. Like, kids ain't going nowadays. Like, they really not going. Like, it's crazy. I done seen the player tell the head coach like, no, I'm not giving you my phone. And it's like,
you don't pay the bill.
Oh, like we used to put beer in my heart. They even talk back. Like, yo, it was crazy.
Listen,
It's different.
I was about to say, also, you used to goddamn get your ass whooped if you talk back or some crazy shit. Now it's like, nigga, pull out a fucking camera or something.
Cause they call social service too much. Too many people done got caught beating their kids and whips and kids telling now. Kids is telling on their parents now. That's another thing.
Listen, I'm gonna put this out
I don't
there.
know when we start thinking the parents know more. I mean, the kids know more than the parents. That's the crazy.
I feel like everything's a balance. Like I think it's a balance. I think a kid should be able to express depression and shit like that to their parents. But like you said, everything ain't supposed to be no fucking argument.
Yeah, listen.
Everything ain't no debate. Like sometimes you just gotta shut up and
hey,
like really, that shit.
It's really these niggas is soft as a motherfucker. That's what it is. It's like, damn, motherfucker, at 14, what the fuck is you depressed over?
That's on the parenting too, though.
Yeah.
And it is parenting too, though. That's what I'm saying.
It's on the parenting. Like, these niggas soft when they did the parents. My mom was hard on me, boy. I remember some of the stuff she used to say. Hard. Single parent. Single parent. Bruh, I'm telling you.
Bruh.
For
real.
And I remember one thing my mama told me, like, you know, I was going out. She's like, get ready. I think I just threw on anything. And she told me, boy, you can't go with me looking any kind of way. That shit stuck with me for the rest of my life. And like, boy, I'll be trying to put that shit on. You feel? I'm gonna try to put that shit on, my nigga. I swear to God.
Shit, that's one thing. That's one thing that these little niggas do got though. They got the initiative to go put it on.
Yeah, that's
the initiative to go put that shit on. You ain't gotta tell them to go put the shit on. These niggas is gonna go put the shit on. It's crazy though because it's like, you know, again, I think it comes back to social media. You gonna get bullied on social media if you posting a little bummy ass picture. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know you only putting your best on social media anyway. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a highlight reel. That's what I heard. Social media, nothing but a highlight.
It is, but at the same time, these young kids is like, they way more entrepreneurs than we were at our age because they know how to trade and sell and all that stuff is. They were doing it when we was in the school. I remember, but like
positives, man. It made the world become a smaller place. But this is what I say the other day to my boys. We were talking about. I'm like, this the social media. This the age of information, but it's the age of misinformation too, bro. Like, it ain't everybody ain't verifying stuff what they see. So you can see it.
Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion.
That takes back to us not having no smartphones, nigga. Like we had to see reality. Like we ain't had we ain't had the option to be on our phone.
That's what we can navigate.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But like they don't. A lot of them motherfuckers have no sense of reality because they on their phone. That's it.
That, bro. They think life like a game.
They think it's a game. They really do. They think it's a game. No, dead ass.
I think that's why they do. Like I think that's why a lot of them just be wilding with the pills, whatever. Because this is on some like nigga. It's a game, nigga. We cool. Like I don't think they really realize it until one of their people get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like then they really set in. You know what I mean? So
wake up. Well, shouldn't you have to take that?
Yeah, you know. It's different, but it's like, cause they just see their phone. Like even like people be desensitized to like dead bodies, cause you just see them shits on Twitter. Like,
man, we used to have to go to like on crazy websites.
World Star, like crazy.
It was before that. It was something like middle school, bro. I swear, Rotten.com. Like you had to go geek to that shit, right?
Nah, for real.
Now this shit just all on the time.
That shit just pop in your face.
That's all. Yep, that ain't. We see everything now, like real time. So.
People will
desensitize people.
Yeah, people will pull out their phone before they goddamn call call 911 to help you or something just to say they was first on the thing because they know that's about to get some likes. They about to get retweeted.
Somebody get some bread.
Remember how the cops did? Yeah, they professional. That's their job to do. They knew.
They sold that. They sold that show.
And
they just so they can get some bread, bro.
Y'all see the pics?
No, I didn't want to see that.
I didn't see that.
Y'all niggas acting like y'all talking like y'all see the pics.
No, but they just saying what it's out.
Look at y'all. No,
I was going to look at.
Y'all like, no. Okay.
That wasn't no shit I was going to look at, but.
I think you had a question you wanted to ask the group. Didn't you Quake about the girl supporting your hustle or something like that? Give it to her. No.
I mean, you trying to make it seem like it's a personal, Hold on. I was just trying to make you trying to set me up.
It was my question, nigga. Now it was my question. I take it.
Who, me? Yeah. For me? Nah, it's my question. But hold on now. You know what I mean?
I just said introduce the question to the. I just said introduce the question to the group. It was a topic that you thought of, and I thought that you wanted to bring to the group. So shit, I was about to throw the alley.
Nah, I'm just. We was talking about women supporting your business, and I was just like, how do you feel about your woman's friends supporting your business? How do women feel about their friends supporting their man's business? You know what I'm saying?
So you saying how would I feel that if my girl's friend supported my business?
Or how would your girl feel? How would the female feel in that sense?
See, it gets sticky. I'm about to say, I think it's getting a little sticky.
I was just saying, that was just a question that we were just talking about. I'm just saying, it's just a sticky way to look at it. I feel like everybody should be supporting everybody's business in a way.
I feel like there shouldn't be no beef about it.
Definitely shouldn't be no beef about it.
Yeah,
it's all happen like this.
I don't know if it's an expectation.
I mean, well, me with my job, I don't want to put it on the personal aspect, but it's like I'm a trainer, so it's like,
Disclaimer: look, anything that we talk about in this podcast is just hypothetical, all that shit. So go ahead and get your shit off, Quake. Get your shit off.
He said at the beginning of this, this is not real. This is
not real. Get your shit off. This is hypothetical. All right. Person A is a personal trainer working in the gym, is perfecting people's bodies, helping them get to their goals. Boom. His girl is proud of her man, so she on Instagram. My man is a trainer. She reposting, she showing love, she helping them make reels, TikToks, everything, right? Her friend then sees the TikTok or the promotion and says, you know what, I need to get in the gym. DMs person A, the trainer, and asks for one-on-one sessions. Do you bring that to your girl, or do you just handle business and let it ride?
And then what you said?
I handle business.
It's a business. That's your business.
I handle business.
Okay.
But what you said though?
Huh?
What you say happened with
so now bring up another scenario.
So I hope she don't kill me. I don't know if she'll listen. That's what it is.
This is hypothetical. This is not even real.
No, it's real. It's real. It's raw. I'm open book. It's open book.
Open book, man.
Nah, so basically, it's basically like we know a female mutually, and the female hit me up like I want to work out.
Okay.
We had no past history.
Okay.
You feel me? I let her come work out. My girl comes to the gym to work out too, in the same group.
Okay.
See each other. We leave, it's a problem.
Oh, snap.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, it's just more so like, why I didn't tell her? What he saying? Why I didn't tell her that this female was coming to the gym and not know her? Like, he caught me off guard. And it's like, I'm handling my business. Like, we got 6 a.m. session. Yeah, nah, facts.
Cal.
What?
Did you think it was a reason?
What's Cal?
Did you feel like you had a reason to tell her?
No, I didn't. What's the
Cal? Call that Cal.
How the fuck you ain't tell nobody that she was coming? You know that's gonna be an issue.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that's gonna be an issue.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Hold on, time out. Hold on. Okay, so listen. So every female that comes to my DM to come train, I'm supposed to let my girl go. I'm supposed to let my female know.
If it's a friend?
It's not a friend.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
She knows her.
You said it was a friend.
I said she knows her.
Girls be thinking we be involved in that.
Well, if it ain't
Bro, you know how it be, man.
First of all, you know with a girl, shit, motherfucker like a picture and that's their friend.
Yeah. Now this is true too. But
That
what
too.
you was saying, it was like her homie, like, damn, oh hey girl, damn, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Yeah, nah, fact. Yeah, that's how it was. Nah, it was like that, but it was like off like she played it like that. Hey, but when it was time to go, why the fuck you ain't? You know what I'm saying? Women gonna put that shit on. Good to see you and all this and that.
They know how to.
Oh my God, but they know how to do it.
Why you ain't telling them?
Why ain't telling?
You ain't think nothing of this shit.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Cause you knew it was gonna be an issue.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought something of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think it was gonna be an issue. I thought something of it, but it was like,
You know that shit wasn't gonna be smooth.
it was just like,
It's a reason.
bro, it was just routine for me. I wake up 5:15 every morning. I hit the gym. My lady down here, she come with me. I'm not thinking like, babe, what's it called about to be in here? Get ready. You see what I'm saying?
Like, give us the reason like your girl ain't here.
What you mean? What you mean?
He said, you just repeating what you told her.
What you mean?
Tell her shit.
He gave a politically correct answer.
I wake up at 5:15 with you right here. We go to the gym.
So look,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What do you mean? What do you want me to say?
Okay, so basically, Tyler want to know is if you keeping it hot, with the fellas, and if this is a safe space, like this is, ladies, whoever in here got a man or whatever it may be, we are not taking this serious. But if this is a safe space, but if this is a safe space, what you really want? Like, how you really feeling about that? Like, what you really want to get off your chest? Like, why the fuck do I gotta say something about my business?
If it's about that bread, I'm going to get it.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get it.
You want shit, CB want shit, be needing shit.
All right,
we want to do shit.
Okay. So, Tyler.
Yeah.
You have a significant other, right? Are you limiting the amount of friends that she can have in the male aspect, or are you just saying, hey, we gonna let it rock until you cross that line, and then I have to take on the situation? Because I think that goes into another conversation, which is trust, right? Because
every male friend gotta have a thorough explanation with me.
Thorough
explanation.
What's the connection? How y'all
thorough explanation.
Prove to me y'all friends, for real.
Thorough
okay.
explanation.
Okay.
And it's still probably, even with the thorough, it probably ain't gonna work for me.
I ain't gonna say I don't be pressed.
See, I don't know if I'll be pressed either. But it's like, when you cross that line, I think I don't even fuck with you after that.
We keeping it hot, right?
We keeping it hot.
Yeah.
Thorough explanation for me, nigga.
I need that.
Thorough.
And it also depends on how friendly, right?
Yeah.
Thorough
You know what I'm saying? It depends on how friendly. You said thorough. That nigga say
explanation
thorough.
all I got. Friendly, not friendly. If that nigga is communicating in any way, explanation gotta be
But
be
what
thorough.
if you on the same foot? You gonna have a thorough explanation for every friend girl?
Yeah.
See, I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, see, I guess I get that same.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't trip. That's why I don't trip. Don't be tripping on me because I know I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
If it's loyalty there, it's loyalty. It's loyalty there. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's all I was asking.
I don't got no.
Is it a two-way street?
I ain't got no.
Because I ain't tripping on you. I ain't gonna be pressed on you. I ain't gonna be asking, and I expect the same thing. But it don't always be the same thing. So that's where I come in. That's what my issue be. It's like, goddamn, why you be on my neck?
Women be pressed full court.
What if it's you on the other foot, basically?
No,
Oh,
it's
you
full
just
court
kicking it with
press.
another chick?
Huh?
You
Like
said
if
they
y'all
want to
kicking it with
know.
another chick, like she be tripping?
Nah,
That's what you're saying?
Or just if you have a friend girl, right? So let me just say, let me just say, all right, bam. This is funny, right? This is funny, but I had a situation in the past, right? But I do have friends that I done known for years that have been homegirls, right?
Oh, man.
And I ain't never been, you know what I'm saying? Years. I'm talking about 10 plus back to high school.
ain't never crossed that line, huh?
Hey, never crossed that line. Never crossed that line.
Hey, yo!
Never.
Why that shit be capped? Unless the chick ugly.
We need something to pop up on the screen and say,
Oh my God, that nigga man.
I used to think that shit was possible, but it
Never crossed the line.
at least not for me, but
Never crossed the line. Bam. Insinuations and accusations was made before no. Before it was even like I never popped nothing. It was never popped nothing.
Hey, what the rest of the city is? Before what?
Before it was even worthy of even having the issue like a
worthy then.
no, it was like no. Let me say.
Take a deep breath, partner. Take a sip.
for years and nothing happened.
Y'all not even let me finish. Y'all just jumping on my sentence before I even finish the statement. Like, goddamn. First of all, I'm trying to make this podcast good, and I'm saying, so I'm bringing personal details, or not personal details, y'all would never know, you know what I'm saying, into the situation. So I'm just putting a hypothetical out there, right? Bam. So I had an ex, hypothetically, allegedly, had an ex. Bam. Then I had a friend for like over 12, 15 years, right?
Yeah.
I don't even talk to the friend every day, but we friends. It's like one of them like situations where if you see somebody, you know what I'm saying, it's hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Everything good, and we been cool like that, like you know what I'm saying, whatever.
They hate that though. They hate
that, but
you being cool, that's even worse.
Right, yeah.
Right,
They got
so
up
it's
on
like
them. You got to up on them.
I'm finished the story, and then I gotta follow up.
So, boom. All I do is go to watch my friend. I'm supporting my friend, and my friend is there, right? and all we doing is chilling. But my ex hit me up. What you doing? I said, I'm at the game. Boom, boom. Now said friend takes a picture, posts on Instagram. Ex then sees that, and now it's an issue. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, why you ain't tell me you was at the game with such and such? Mm-hmm. First off, it wasn't even that deep. Second of all, the picture wasn't nothing. You trying to make something out of the picture.
Do that,
you see what I'm saying? You trying to make something out of the picture. And also, it was just like, did I have to tell you that I was at the game with that person? I told you I was going to the game. You see what I'm saying? So did I have to say who I was with if that was the case, if it was platonic as such? You see what I'm saying? So that was the situation that I'm throwing out there. How did y'all feel about that?
Why you ain't telling the shorty was there when you was at the game?
Why didn't I tell Shorty was there at the game?
Why you ain't telling you was there with your friend?
First of all, she don't even know her from a can of paint. So what the fuck is her?
So you would say she would have been like, who?
Who? Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so it's like, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying?
Basically, it's just sticking there because you weren't being transparent.
That's it.
That's it.
I know y'all know women.
Because you weren't being sneaky.
First of all, Tyler is a lover ass nigga in the fucking group. This nigga is a lover ass motherfucking lover boy. Ain't nothing wrong with being a lover boy. Ain't nothing wrong with being a lover boy.
Lover boy too. He just be trying to act hard and shit. That nigga lover boy too, boy.
Absolutely.
Hold on now. I'm a ladies man and a lover boy is a different thing.
Ladies man, lover boy. Okay.
We both don't witness each other in the whip crying over the hole, boy. We both some lover boy ass.
Everybody done been through that though.
Everybody done been through that. You know what I'm saying? If you really thorough and you love a bitch, then you know what I'm saying. You gonna have to show some emotions.
Especially when you was giving everything, or when you was all in.
Yeah, you know what I'm
when
saying.
When you be all in, what?
Hold on now. When y'all say all in, that mean y'all don't even be thinking about like no other bitches or nothing. Like
Absolutely.
Y'all don't.
Yeah, I done been there.
Never.
I ain't never been all in. Goddamn.
I think about another whole every.
I'm sorry.
I ain't never been all in. Goddamn. You don't even think about it. Something just crossing, you gonna be like, damn.
I've been all in a couple
I've been all in, you know what I'm saying?
Couple times.
Why you trying to throw that out there? But it's all good. It's all good. Look.
All in. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in, baby.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But nah, for real though, you should be respectful of women, and you got to take into account other people's feeling when you are getting into a relationship and stuff like that. So I think that, you know what I'm saying, when you are growing up to be an adult, you learn from those situations that you did when you was a kid and everything like that. So you know how that goes. All women out there, we love y'all, especially black women.
Absolutely.
End of the year wrap ups came out not too long ago, man. Who was y'all listening to? Who's on the top of y'all list? Who's y'all favorite artist right now?
I didn't even do that.
Replay.
Yeah, replay thing, man. You know, that's for the.
What?
Cool for the what? Quake for the what? I think everybody in the world besides Quake.
But I knew niggas gonna react to that. But I wasn't on it. I didn't do it.
Quake barely be listening to their music.
But I'll ride in silence.
For me too, 'cause I use other stuff.
I'll ride in silence though. Straight up podcast, motivational stuff.
Yeah,
but, I'm listening to Yak. I'm listening to, I'm listening to No Cap. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Yo Gotti. Yeah, I've been off Young Boy since he been in the house. I ain't gonna lie. I still go listen to his old stuff, but I ain't listening to none of the new stuff he done dropped.
Real.
That's being honest. But
he ain't outside.
it's just getting kind of repetitive to me.
He dropping too much. He's saturating the market.
Yeah, it's just like, but he been doing that, and there's always one or two songs that just,
That nigga said that YouTube money, put it out.
Yeah, no, fact.
Rasa, what about you?
Sure, I did my little replay. What I was saying, the replay, it get everything, but I use a bunch of different apps to listen to music. Who was on my damn replay? Drake was my number one. I remember that. Mm-hmm. Drake, Future. I think Drake, Future,
the GOAT.
That sounds like me.
Oh yeah, my boy Cinco. Y'all know I told y'all my boy Johnny Cinco most slept on rapper. I think.
Y'all know who was in my top? ESTG.
G was in your top.
G-Ski was in my top.
G-Ski go crazy.
I be thumping G-Ski. I ain't gonna lie. I be going to his old shit.
older shit.
I still don't feel nothing.
Yeah, that's
boy.
Top to bottom.
From top to bottom. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit was the hardest shit out. From the first nigga to drop some shit, that was the hardest shit.
Like in the car.
Hey, no, they get you in your mode. They get you in your bag chasing mode.
Papa.
Shout out to my boy G.
Louisville legend.
Yes, sir. He from the same neighborhood my grandma living right now.
Oh, word?
Yep. Fuck with G.
ESTG, Young Shiners. Tyler, who you been bumping?
I know one album was Honestly Never Mine, to be honest.
It's crazy.
Honestly Never Mind? That's crazy. That's a decent album, especially when it came out.
That shit was fire to me. Like, I spent that a lot.
Everybody was
I spent it in the gym. I spent it in the whip. I spent that one a lot. That
in the gym?
Yeah, that was
you shaking hips in the gym?
Bro, that's
in between sets, boy. I definitely beat that motherfucking salsa, nigga.
That nigga shaking hips in the gym.
Bro, I spent that one heavy, bro.
Who that?
That's Drake dance album. I spent that one heavy, bro.
I spent that one dance album.
But that between that,
what's the best record on there? Massive.
Hell no.
He said hell no.
To be honest, the opening track is fire, but then you got Liability, like you got, and then I like the sample on when he did the Flow With You sample. I can't think of the name of the song right now, but the Flow With You sample joint.
We're also trying to give some Future.
Yeah, them three probably might be that down. Falling Back, boy, I be singing that one. That was one of
Back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That Falling Back, I spin that one like 5 times starting the album, then go through the rest of the album straight through though.
That sounds about right.
That's me, bro.
Okay.
And then Thug ain't dropped nothing new. Usually the Thug album be number
Free
one
Thugger,
for me.
Free Big Slime.
Yeah. So him being in my top is just for me to spin everything old from him. Mm-hmm. And then I definitely fuck with the future, and then bro, I really like this Metro album. I've been spinning that one kind of heavy. Like I've been fooling with the Metro. Every beat is fire. Like I ain't listened to the instrumental, but I feel like I could. Cause I fuck with every beat on there.
Damn.
And niggas was talking.
I gotta check that out.
Tracks go together.
Yeah. And Travis, I think maybe it's been a while since I heard Travis, but like he still got like that pocket that's just like
Metro had to bring it out of him though.
Yeah.
He ain't really been
that's what I'm saying. Like he still
Metro brought it back out of him.
He got back in this kind of mode. It's like it's a little like he still one of them.
Shout out Metro, cause I gotta go check that out. I ain't even tap into that album yet. Babyface Ray, I know I downloaded that. That's on a must listen. I ain't even got to it yet, but I know I've been playing a few tracks. It was dope from what I heard. It was straight. I'm gonna fuck with Babyface.
And that Jacquees R&B for R&B folk. That Jacquees is smooth too.
Talk to him about your R&B bag, Tyler.
You know what I'm saying, it wasn't that much R&B this year though, for real. Yeah, it won't. SZA dropped just now, which is cool.
My baby.
But Queez, Jacquees.
New one.
She a baby when she dropped the milk picture.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Mud everything.
I thought so you done with Dre?
Nah, Dre in the bag too. Listen, I got it.
Mariah the Scientist, that's my boo. Ooh. You see this, Mariah? Please. Come on.
It was an interesting tweet that we saw, that my boy Tyler
close it out with this,
retweeted. Yep. He said that, actually, first of all, I want to just say we got to talk about what it is to be a rap legend, right?
Oh,
I just want to know the definition and what everybody is equating somebody to be a rap legend.
What's the metric?
What the metric is, because I want the audience and everybody to follow along. And the tweet was, just so we know, the tweet was saying that what was it? Soulja Boy is a bigger rap legend than Nipsey Hussle.
Absolutely.
It was a tweet that started. I seen a couple people talking about it. When he just
somebody.
Oh no, it was a tweet. It was a tweet.
Somebody had the nerve to tell me that Soulja Boy was more of a legend than Nipsey Hussle.
I was mad, so he didn't agree.
So he didn't agree.
He didn't agree.
Well,
take it first.
Tyler, go ahead.
I didn't really feel like that was a debate. That's why I really thrown off by the question. Like that's an easy bout. Like,
Quake felt the same way. No, so that's me neither. So that's why I wanted to break down the difference between rap legend, right?
Okay.
And then I also wanted to bring in, because TD, shout out to TD, he's our executive producer for the podcast. He said that it's a difference between rap legend and icon, and he trying to separate the two, right? Bam. So after that, I kind of shut the fuck up. But if you just want to say rap legend, we got to get into that little we got to get into that discussion right now, but we can kind of agree to disagree that Soulja Boy may be a rap legend, but Nip Hussle is an icon. Right?
Might got that reverse, my boy.
I might got that reverse, or I might have to got a reverse.
Soulja both of them.
Soulja Boy, both of them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say he ain't an icon.
Okay, well, talk to me.
I don't really know what it is to say, but I mean, Nip was a great artist, bruh. We ain't talking about who was the better rapper by far. Better at shit, more respect in the street by far. You know what I'm saying? But like, we talking about accomplishments. We talking about like pioneering, influence. It's Soulja Boy by far.
He a big reason the game is.
Yeah, like it's
the state of the game.
Like one of your comments, if we can discuss it, was he influenced this trash ass rap. That's what was your
No. I said Soulja Boy was responsible for one of the worst eras in hip hop. But that don't mean it ain't an era. And I respect him for that. So listen, this all I'm saying is, look, this is what all I was saying was, to be what I was thinking was a rap legend, and was taking it a different way, right? So rap legend, how your music impacted somebody's life, right? So Soulja Boy music, I don't think I think his actions impacted people's life, right? So his actions of getting on YouTube and putting his music on YouTube was a great thing. But I don't know about his music. Now, Soulja Boy music didn't influence me as much because I wasn't a huge Soulja Boy fan. So I think that might be some of the things too. Yeah. But from other people, I want to hear y'all talk about this because now that y'all can help me understand.
You know how much I rock with you. You know.
So this is what I was saying about Nip. Let me just also say this too, right? So what I was saying about Nip, it's because it's the difference between being the first at something. A lot of people, you can be the first at something. A lot of people can be the first at something. Don't mean you got to be the best, or don't mean you're gonna be the most influential at doing that, right? So you can be the first person to put your music on YouTube. But I think there's other people that put their music on YouTube and then impacted people more than Soulja Boy, even though he started the trend. But I do give Soulja Boy the credit for starting that trend, right? But I think that the stuff that Nip did impacted people in a different way on a larger level to where it stuck with you longer. So where you can be like, damn, that right there.
Like that,
I think the different way is accurate, but not on a larger level, bro.
You said what?
I said him impacting in a different way. I feel like it's accurate, but it went on a larger level than Soulja, bro.
I don't think so because of he's the first rapper on YouTube, MySpace. MySpace.
I think he's very first on YouTube. I think
he might have been the very first with a YouTube, with a music video on YouTube, right?
I want to say that, yeah.
I'm genuinely interested.
Okay.
But if other artists had websites,
time out.
We not going.
Talk about Nip. No. Yeah, talk about Nip, bro.
But no. The only reason you said talk about Nip.
Talk about Nip. You keep trying to discredit
the way that I think that he's an icon.
Talk about Nip.
Yeah.
Okay,
became an icon through pads.
That's what I said. That's what I.
No, I know, but the groundwork that he laid while he was living was able to make him an icon when he passed. That was the only thing that I was saying, right? So the you can be an icon living too, right? So it's like he hit that. Huh? Right now, niggas don't respect Soulja Boy as like an icon, just being a hot
because his character.
That's part of being an icon, my nigga.
But when people really sit back, they're like, Soulja.
You can't take the respect away from him. But nigga, it's a different title to an icon. So how many people we giving icons?
I think that's for a legend. I would say that though. That's what I think made Nick more legend because it's like I don't think you. It ain't more.
So now we have to look up the definition, like I said originally,
a legend is getting word of mouth, like what you saying, how you feel.
So now, I'm not saying. All I'm saying is I'm not saying that we don't respect Soulja Boy, right?
I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so let's look up legend real quick.
The
definition of legend.
It's like the story behind it, kind of like.
Based on legends.
Remarkable.
Read that legend out loud. Famous, very well known. I could be both of them.
Icon is a synonym. Did a guy icon as a synonym? I wonder. It might be a different.
Okay, let's see. Definition of icon.
Just know Ronnie had a 4.0 in high school. That nigga smart shit.
Bullshit.
I was far away from 4.0, so I ain't gonna lie. But I was pretty smart. I didn't apply myself. Damn, hold on. What is that?
What?
I know. A person or thing regarded as representative symbol worthy of a veneration. Damn, I gotta look up veneration.
Jay Smith said he was an icon.
I know, hold on, man. I don't know. That definition of icon is a little iffy.
Icon gotta do with
that song was a hit,
bro.
though.
Stardom. Like, that
song was definitely
stardom.
a hit.
Famousness, I think. Like,
TD, can you help us out? Because I think you was the one that introduced the difference. Yeah, so can you help us out?
I'll say icon is more like respected and more like admired by people, right? So which is why I think Nip is an icon. Okay. Because a lot of things he did in his career was respectable, commendable. He could have took a short route.
He could have
signed with a major. He could have had all these fans.
Oh yeah.
But he chose not to, in the sake of his business, to keep more money.
It's Nip,
which made him iconic after he passed.
Because people be doing the pictures with Jesus and Nip and Biggie and Tupac.
Right.
So iconic. They ain't gonna do that.
Soulja Boy
never be in that.
No respect for that.
So that's why, if you put it in that way and you look at the definition of Jesus Christ and everything, holy figure, Soulja Boy won't be in there.
Yeah, not iconic.
Yeah,
okay.
He lost
they don't
his
respect him or
admiration.
not. I know, but he a legend for a fact.
Okay, that's why when he said that, I shut the fuck up on that aspect.
And,
but
the respect for Soulja ain't necessarily there like it is for Nip.
Nah, definitely.
Right, they put
it ain't comparable.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
It ain't gonna be comparable. Yeah, nah.
But Soulja was in a picture with Kobe. See, that's a legend.
That's a legend.
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I know they probably definitely got respect for Soulja Hussle though.
Yeah.
No. Respect that.
Like,
no.
You know,
anybody can respect Soulja Hussle. That nigga made a video game. That nigga was doing it all. You know what I'm
like
saying?
he ain't never been broke, bro. He always been rich. It seems like shit. I thought he was gonna be like one hit wonder. Like that nigga made it shake.
Yup.
And he was young.
You know we used to be that Soulja hard Quake for a minute.
And he one of them.
Bro, nah. He tried to say Lil B and Soulja on the same spectrum.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, that was together. Like that was the way.
Y'all thought y'all act like I wasn't crazy. Nigga, thank y'all. Y'all act like I wasn't crazy for that shit.
Soulja old Lil B a little bit.
Thank you, nigga. Y'all act like I was fucking crazy.
He took a lot, but Soulja the master of taking from everybody though.
Y'all act like I was fucking crazy for saying Lil B had crazy influence.
Lil B had.
But I wouldn't say Lil B a no rap legend.
No, definitely.
No. Nigga, him and Soulja Boy's skills is damn near the fucking equal.
But I give you the
What
skills.
you talking about? You talking about rap legend? You nigga, what you talking about?
Now skills, yeah, but I mean, one of
Lil B had a crazy impact. He was one of them niggas that's dressing like fucking like a skateboarder nigga, doing all that weird shit. Nigga, what do you mean? Trolling? Lil B was trolling a long time ago.
50 Tyson.
Hey, Joe Buddy, you're a motherfucking joke. That's Lil B.
Nigga, dead ass. What do you? I mean, like shit. If you want to give Soulja Boy fucking TikTok dances and all that shit, you gotta give Lil B trolling and all that other shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no trolling.
Nigga, what do you mean? People right now, careers is based off of trolling.
But this is true though. Unfortunately,
that's the more social media era, man.
Yeah, it is true.
Everybody control.
I care less about trolling.
But you care about dancing. That's why you fuck with Soulja Boy. But it's okay.
Huh?
Dancing is some legendary shit.
The dancing make you feel
It's crazy.
good.
I was just talking to somebody about that. Like,
You need to dance more. You got 2 left feet. This nigga can't dance. I ain't seen no Harlem Shake. I ain't seen no cha-cha slide.
I have a mean two-step.
I ain't seen no cha-cha slide.
I have a mean two-step. I have a mean two-step. I electric slide.
I've been around this nigga since 6th grade. No heel toe, no crip walk. No
Stop it.
Shake. He didn't blink.
You can't get sturdy.
He didn't. No, he damn sure can't get
My knees. I play what? I played basketball for 5 years. I don't need to dance. I two-step. I grab a bitch's waist, stand on the wall, let her do her movements, you know what I'm saying? I know how to ride that motherfucker. And we out of here.
He holding the wall up.
Man, listen.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, Quake knees was good. That nigga was down there blanking like a motherfucker. That nigga was down there blanking like a motherfucker. motherfucker. Big T. That nigga.
Yes, sir.
Goddamn.
Practice. Reps.
Yo, I'm like,
man. Let
reps.
that niggas know, boy.
Reps.
Got to.
You know,
Reps.
Got
And anybody get married, I'm gonna cut up on the dance floor.
Every time.
Every time. It's on footage. It's on footage.
He said his own footage. Nah, weak as hell. But nah, before we get up out of here, man, I know we ain't got the chance to play no audio this time for no sleepers or nothing like that, but we do want to put y'all on something, you know what I'm saying? This segment right here is gonna be called Sleepers, where we put y'all on some black business, new music that's coming out, anything like that. It's just like some tastemaker type shit. My sleeper this week though is I'm gonna put my sleeper on this new fashion. Well, it's not even a new fashion designer. I just think they got some dope ass sweatsuits, some dope ass like shit for some men. I gotta check into the women's shit, but it's Sergio Tashini. I think that's what his name is. Yeah. Sergio Tashini. They got some dope ass sweatsuits and stuff like that. I'm probably about to cop a few for the winter time and stuff like that. But that's like a designer that I think is gonna be hot in the upcoming year or two. So everybody look out for that, Sergio Tashini.
Yeah, I want to shout out my cousin Juice. You know, came home from a bid and turned up with a herbal company called Higher the Health.
Big Juice. Shout out to him.
Doing his thing, man. He doing his thing, man. It's a very profitable business. I actually went and worked in there for like a month just to see how it worked, and then just like. It's crazy how his mind went to that. And
talk to him about it a little bit. Tell him exactly what they do.
So what they're doing is, bladder wax, sea moss, dietary supplements, anything to get the immune system right that's natural. They probably have it. They have access to it. You can follow them on Higher the Health on Instagram, or you think it's higherthehealth.com. I think if you put in the promo code Liftoff, you still might get 20% off. I gotta check on that.
Shout out Liftoff.
Yeah, I gotta check on that with Cuz. But yeah, man, I think they're helping a lot of people. It's a great business plan, man. It's just like you won't even know like he's running the page. Like you go to the page, it's thousands of followers, a lot of interaction, and him and his wife just running it, man. And got a building off on the west side. They're doing their thing.
Let's do it. Go follow Higher the Health. At Higher the Health on all social media platforms, and check out higherthehealth.com. Ronnie, what you got for us?
My sleeper this time, I'll shout out my a non-profit organization in Charlotte, Ton of Business. My boy Vert,
my dog.
Vert's go. They just had a little black tie dinner, fundraisers and stuff. Man, they just always doing some good things in the community. I did some community circles with them for the high schools and all that. So. Ton of Business, man. They do a little bit of everything. Y'all look it up. Tonofbusiness.com. TON of business. BISION.
They got a social media platform too. They got Instagram. They follow. They do good work on that. Follow it. Ton of Visions at Ton of Visions, and I think it's got an underscore at the end of Visions. So check them out.
Sir.
Tyler, what you got for me?
Is myself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Work on my business full time. Get Right Then LLC, visual media company, videography, photography, and 360 booth. So follow that. Get Right Then LLC on Instagram. GetRightThen.com for all inquiries. That's all I got.
360 booth. I might need the bucket.
Like that. Get Right Then.
Yeah, Get Right Then.
Go hit it with that. Go hit it with the old part. Yes,
hey, that boy said he had to show off some vocals, man. But yeah, we'll be back with y'all next week. We will have the Instagrams and we will have the YouTube page up next week for everybody to subscribe to. So once I get that, we'll be posting that on everything. We're going to have some clips for y'all. So shout out to y'all. Welcome to the big leagues, man. See y'all next week.